Uh-oh. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Port Huron. A little bit of a chanting back and forth between some of the parents here, getting their relative teams fired up as we are about to get this one underway between the Port Huron Flags and your Little Caesars 2013 team. As this one set with 14 minutes up on the clock. Puck is dropped and puck comes near side. Going to be a little hard to see down this way with some netting and some bars, but we're going to do the best here. From the Glacier Point, puck comes in towards the Caesars goal, stopped and sticked away there by Nick Springer between the pipes for Little Caesars. Puck now to the point for Port Huron. They'll send it around the boards. Parker back to pick it up there for Caesars. Parker now into the far side corner. Now puck behind the net. Sublin has it there. Sublin looking for Parker. Parker now will move it out with a pass. That comes to Fortin. Fortin carries it out to neutral ice. Now back to Parker. Parker forward for Gunn. Oh, and just a step offside was Dittner. That'll bring us our first stoppage in play here. 13:22 to go, first period. Hope that things are coming through all right. If you let me know in the chat if you can see and hear us, that would be great. Has just had a few minor technical difficulties getting everything ready here in Port Huron today, but I think up and running and underway. Puck dropped. Caesar tries to get in the offensive zone, right back in on another offside. And that'll bring us another stoppage here. 13:18 to go, first period. No score from Port Huron. Puck drop now. The Flags have it. They'll move out to neutral ice and now send it forward. Giving chase there is Falter. Falter into the near side corner. Port Huron trying to set it up there. Collision along the end boards. Flags send it right out in front. Not able to connect on that one. Now here's a chance going the other way. Here's Graham Johnson. Johnson off to the races. Johnson in across the blue line. Makes a move, goes past, shot, and oh, just wide. He had the net wide open and could not connect on that far side post. Flags now come away with it the other direction. Flags through neutral ice, 3-on-2 if they hurry. But J.J. Dorchin going to be back to pick up that one. As you're watching here, it's Caesars in black, moving right to left, and it's the Flags in red, moving left to right. No score here from Port Huron. 12:30 to go, first period. Dorchin now sends it out, but can't get it out of the zone. Held in there by Federley for the Flags. Sends one towards the net, but that one not dangerous, and comes now out here to Lucia on the outlet pass. Lucia with speed through neutral ice. Has it now into the Flag zone. Puck will go around behind the Flags net. Lucia fighting for it there. Malik in as well. Puck now into that far side corner. Lucia sends it around the boards. Dawson giving chase there. Held in. No, but just over the stick of Bolin the other way. And it'll be Schreiner back to pick it up there. Nice long pass looking for Malik, but instead it's going to come to Lucia. Lucia at the near side circle lets a shot go. That one not a clean shot and went off the end boards. Settles around to the far side, and the Flags pick it up there with some speed. 2-on-1 developing for the Flags here. Flags pass near side. Now pass back to the slot and knocked away cleanly there by the Caesars back-checking player. That was Lucia. Puck now sent down the length of the ice, and that'll go for an icing call. 11:31 to go here in the first period. No score from Port Huron between the Flags and Caesars. Also got a comment from one of the other teams that sometimes it's helpful for me to give the score here. I realize for anybody watching on the video, they got the scoreboard, but I've been told some will, in fact, watch with just the audio here to have an idea what's going on. So we will try and keep that score going on the audio only as well. So if you get sick of me telling you the score, that's why. Some people tell me they're just listening to the audio as they might be in the car from one rink to another or off to an airport, perhaps. We'll give a shout out to Mr. Malik, as now it's Caesars moving forward into the offensive zone off that faceoff. Puck going to settle now behind the Flags net, and puck comes around the boards now. Flags with a long outlet pass and a breakaway chance here for Bartlett. Bartlett in, shot, up and over the net and into the netting behind. 10:55 to go here, first period. I think Springer got a piece of that one and sent it up and over the net. Stoppage in play here, no score with 10:55 to go here, first period. Faceoff will come to the Caesars net. being minded by Nick Springer. Garrett Gunn to take this faceoff. Puck comes near side. The Flags have it there. Puck comes now along the near side boards out to the point. Gunn giving chase here. Can't clear it out though. Flags hold it in and it'll go around to Dorchin. Dorchin has it in the near side corner. Dorchin now send it forward for Dittner. Dittner to Gunn. Gunn with speed into the offensive zone. Winds up, shot, score! Garrett Gunn picks the top corner and gives Caesars the early 1-0 lead from here in Port Huron. Now set for the faceoff again following that Garrett Gunn goal. Flags will send it in. Springer will put a trapper on it. Oh, is going to leave it loose for Calicut, but the official blew the whistle there. That brings us to stoppage in play with 10:24 to go first period, and the Flags will have an offensive zone faceoff. 1-0 Caesars here, 10:24 to go first period. Puck dropped, and it'll be the Flags to control it along the end boards, but Schreiner in there quickly, as he's an imposing-looking player out there in the double 88, all in black, sends it down the length of the ice. That's going to go on the Flags net, and hurry in on there is Del Monte. Del Monte takes it away from the Flags defender, looking to wrap it around, in and score! Frank Del Monte with the goal. And that one just work and effort following up on that play as the goaltender tried to leave it for the defender, and Frank Del Monte was having none of it. Puts Caesars up 2-0. 10:06 now to go here, first period. Caesars with the early 2-0 lead. Puck now comes to Bolin off that faceoff. He'll push it forward. Caesars, no, just offside as they crossed into the blue line just a step early. And we will have a stoppage here. 9:59 to go first period. Caesars with the 2-0 lead. I want to give a shout out to Karen Hochter watching, I'm guessing from Florida today. As a thanks for the broadcasting. Always happy to do when I can. Flags now in with a burst of speed. That banked, though, off the end boards. No clean shot there. And Parker able to pick it up there for Caesars. He'll send it out to neutral ice. Picking it up there is Blaze. Blaze for the Flags. Sends it over towards, I believe it's her. I'm going to say bench. But no, maybe just some flow there. I don't know. Rowan, the first name. So, turnover here with a chance now as it's Caesars into the offensive zone. Broadbeck looking for a chance there. Malik as well, but it comes out to Sublin in neutral ice. Sublin now near side for Graham Johnson. It hops his stick, and it'll come back to Parker. Parker safely in his own zone. Looking back for Johnson, now out to the point, but it's Parker to knock it back again. Oh, turnover here, though. Going the other way is Blake. Blake in, shot, bouncing puck up and over, and it'll come to Dawson for Caesars. Dawson looking for the breakout pass, has Sublin. Sublin taking it near side into the offensive zone. Now at the circle, winds up, shot, save, and a cover by the Flags goaltender. And the Flags will come in and clear the zone out there with 8:48 to go first period. It's a 2-0 lead for Caesars. Faceoff's going to come to the right of the Flags goal. Puck dropped and it rolls towards their goaltender, but then taken away by Scott. Now here's a turnover. Malik looking into the slot. Now comes to Dorchin. Lots of hands and sticks up there on that play. Flags will pick it up, and they'll send it off the board's far side. Now looking to get it through neutral ice, but it bounces. And a way for J.J. Dorchin to get a stick on it in front of us here. He'll backpedal and take a step, pass it off to Lucia. No, was looking for Lucia, but went back to Calicut, now to Dawson. Dawson in front of his own bench. Pushing and shoving there as Calicut now into the play as well. Flags will send it into the zone. That one tipped, and with 8:08 to go here, first period, a chance in front for the Flags. Bouncing puck, rolling, Flags on it, and then, no, shutting the door is Springer as he came diving out with the trapper to stop that one. 8:01 to go here, first period. 2-0 Caesars on the goals by Gunn and Del Monte. Face off, one back by the flags, but giving heavy chase there is Dittner. Dittner poking it forward. He's going to have a chance to race it down there along the end boards, but the flags recover there defensively. Lots of pressure here, though, from Caesars. Fortin now with the puck along the far side boards, but it'll be sent out. That one going to be tipped, and it's going to come in on goal on Springer. He'll pass it off to Schreiner. Schreiner banks it off the far side boards, and that'll go down. That one was tipped as well, looked like, but no, they're going to say that was going to go for an icing. No, it stopped. It stopped on the goal line. Caesars giving chase again. That was one of the oddest pucks to just stop there right short of the goal line when what otherwise would have been an icing call. Now Fortin has the stick tied up there. He's kicking away at it, battling with McAllister for the flags. Puck sent in on the goal on a very long shot. Springer will safely put the trapper down on that one, and we'll have a stoppage in play. 7:08 to go here in the first period. As we see, Mr. Malik does like those score updates. Takes me back to the where this all started for Bud's Broadcasting. Let's just say some radio broadcasts back in Ann Arbor way back in the day. So radio really where my mind is always at. So we'll continue to keep those scores going and let the webcam just be an accessory here for those of you that like the visuals as well. Puck now in front. Kick saved by Springer. 6:57 to go here first period, and Caesars will break away with it down the near side. Graham Johnson with speed looking forward for Del Monte. Just out of his reach, and the flags will poke it back, but Parker sends it forward again for Caesars. Puck will settle behind the flags goal. Intercepted there by Broadbeck. Broadbeck looking to get it to Del Monte. Del Monte at the circle, winds up, shot. That one knocked aside before it made its way to the goal, and the flags will pick it up there defensively. They're having trouble breaking out of their own zone, but they will get it out this time. Now on a long pass and moving it in is Blake. Blake at the near side circle lets a shot go. Out of Springer's reach. It was well wide of the net. Now we have a penalty coming up here, and we'll have a whistle with 6:17 to go first period. And we're going to get our first penalty of the game coming up here with Caesars out to a 2-0 lead. It's going to be Adam Sublin headed to the box for Caesars. So there'll be a minute and 30 of power play time up on the clock for the flags. Well, thanks to Mr. Del Monte for the nice best as I can. As the flags now have it inside the Caesars zone, poked out towards the blue line. And now finally through. Now here's Dawson. Dawson going to have to go 1-on-3. He's taken out of the play there, and the flags will move it the other way. Here's Young. Young into the offensive zone for the flags. Makes a move, has it at the near side circle, bouncing puck, and now knocked out to the point. Long shot attempt there, but that's knocked aside. Calicut tries to get it out, and Dorchin will help there as well. Dorchin out into neutral ice. He's at the red line. Sends it forward into the flag zone, and the flags will pick it up there, and they're trying for another long pass here. They've got Young again. Young trying to get past Calicut, but he can't. Calicut shuts the door defensively, but puck now along the end boards. Diving chance in front, players down, rebound chance, and the flag's just not able to get one loose. Now here's a long shot. That goes well wide. Rebound chance in front, shot, and score. That one off the end boards. Calicut had fallen down, and Springer had to move post to post. That one banged in there by the flags. I believe on that one that it was going to go to 15 perhaps, as that's Camden Falter. We'll check on that, but I believe Falter the scorer there, and that makes it a 2-1 game. Play now continues into the Caesars zone. Schreiner has it back in his own zone. 5:10 to go here first period. Caesars with a 2-1 lead. Puck now trickles out to neutral ice and back into the flag zone. They're going to go all the way back behind their own goal. That's West that has it for the flags. Sends it around to the far side. Boards, but intercepted there. Here's Gunn. Long shot in. That hit a body on the way through and didn't make it all the way through to the goal. Now puck out to neutral ice. Schreiner picking it up there for Caesars. He'll come to the near side. Nice long pass there for Fortin. Fortin and Lucia working together into the offensive zone. Fortin using those far side boards. Intercepted by the flags, and they're going to have a chance for an odd rush the other way. Flags now with speed into the offensive zone. Stop, backhand pass. That one overskated, though, and Schreiner picks it up there. Schreiner going to have a chance here. Player couldn't take him down. Big size differential there. Schreiner, though, loses it off his stick in the just inside the blue line and continues to fight for it there, pushing forward, using that body and that size advantage that he has. Puck now over to Garrett Gunn, though, back out to neutral ice. Gunn with a long pass. It's Lucia catching him in a line change. Lucia in, all alone, moves, backhand shot, score! Noah Lucia with a great move there to go backhand, and that gives Caesars the 3-1 lead. Three-one lead for Caesars, 3:57 to go here, first period. As faceoff won by Caesars, they'll send it down the ice and off the end boards all the way back in the flag zone. Puck around. Del Monte holds it in along the far side boards. It's now back behind the Flags net. Dittner going to pick it up there. Dittner looking to make a move, sends it back around the boards. It's going to come out to the point. Parker takes a step in, and it causes a bad pass there. Sublin will intercept it, and puck comes near side. Now it's Dittner moving back in his own zone. Pass for Sublin. Heavy forecheck coming here for the Flags. But a shot or a pass, couldn't quite tell to no one in particular. That one intercepted. Parker will send it out down the ice, and Dittner giving chase for Caesars. Dittner in there. He's taken down. A little extra stick work from the Flag player there, but no call coming, and the Flags will have it around far side. Parker tries to hold it there. He can't, but it jumps over a stick, and Sublin picks it up defensively. Sublin circles behind his own goal near side. Banks it off the near side boards, and here comes Caesars with speed. Sublin, though, had it tied up in his feet and just had to dump it into the Flag zone. Flags have it near side. No turnover here now. Broadbeck trying to get to that one as he's taken out of that play, and the puck comes through neutral ice. Flags now going to dump chase and make a line change. Comes around now to Graham Johnson. Johnson looking to work his way out of the defensive zone. Makes a move and gets out of his own zone. Banks it forward for Malik. Malik into the offensive zone now. Takes a turn. He's at the top of the slot. Lets a shot go. Save. Rebound chance, though. Graham Johnson has it in front. Shot. Rolling puck. Another opportunity on the rebound. And it pops out to Dorchin. Dorchin now steps in. Shot and score! J.J. Dorchin from the slot gets another goal for Caesars. And it's now a 4-1 lead with 2:09 remaining here in the first period. .209 to go here, first period. J.J. Dorchin lights the lamp from the top of the slot, and we're set for another face-off here. Puck comes to Graham Johnson. Johnson now into the offensive zone. He's tied up just enough that he can't get a good, clean shot off there. Puck now to the point, held in by Dorchin. Dorchin banks it off the end boards down in the Flag zone. Shot in there off the end boards, and it'll come around near side. Caesars trying to hold it there. And Malik, just a chance, and it hopped his stick. Instead comes out to neutral ice. Now collision there, and the Flags will have a chance moving in. It's Federle. Federle at the near side circle, lets a shot go. That wide of the net and goes to the far side boards. Sent back out to the post. Now here's a chance here for Graham Johnson. Johnson off to the races. Skate, 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 and nice defensive work there to keep up with Graham. He's got the speed, but that defender stuck with him on that one. 1:10 to go here, first period. Puck now comes out to Dorchin. Dorchin circles through neutral ice, pokes it forward. He's got Garrett Gunn there. Gunn moving forward for the puck. He'll send it forward looking for Lucia or Fortin. That into the Flag zone deep. 53 seconds to go in this period. Puck now through neutral ice. Moving it forward there is Bellinger. Bellinger now in offside, as there would have been a chance there for Federle, but with 42.7 seconds to go here in the first period, that'll bring you an offside call and a neutral zone faceoff for these two teams just outside the Caesars blue line. little shout out to the Weeklies joining us for the broadcast as well. Glad that they're along and watching. Reiner, just a step ahead was Lucia. Just awkward how that one played out, and they went in offside. 35.6 seconds to go here in the first period. Gunn now to take the face-off for Caesars. Wins it back to Schreiner. Schreiner now going to pass it over for Fortin off the far side boards. That intercepted, though, but knocked right back the other way by Caesars. Lucia has it there at the blue line. Lucia into the offensive zone, near side circle. He's pushed to the outside towards the boards, now circles around behind the net. Holding it there is Fortin. 12 seconds to go in the period. Flags will try and bank it out past Bolin. He gets just a piece of it, but the flag's now out to neutral ice. 8 seconds to go in the period. Flags now in offensively, but Lucia going to be the first one to it as time expires here at the end of the first period. That will end the first with Caesars out to a 4-1 lead. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back for the start of the second period. All right, now set for the start of this second period. 14 minutes up on the clock here. Flag's now going to move right to left during this period. Caesars in the black moving left to right. As Caesars getting out players that they want for this face-off opportunity. As it'll be Del Monte to take this face-off now. Flag's trying to move it forward, but Caesars will poke it right back into the flag zone. Flag's now move near side, looking for McAllister. McAllister trying to break into the zone, but it's knocked right back out by the Caesar defenders. Puck now floating back in and out of the zone, and now it'll be sent back down to the flag zone. Del Monte giving chase on the forecheck here, but a chance for the Flags moving the other way with a potential 2-on-1. Flags in, but Dorchin up to the task defensively there. Parker in to help as well, but puck now in and up and over the net on a shot. It'll be Del Monte back checking to get to that one. Puck now comes to Broadbeck, and Broadbeck will pass it forward for Del Monte. Del Monte, long pass for Parker. Parker into the offensive zone, tries to get a shot off, but it's knocked away. Now puck comes to Del Monte. Oh, turnover here as Dorchin trying to get back defensively and does. Sublin there as well. Flag player going to the outside, trying to get past Sublin, but Sublin has him tied up. Now, loose puck coming into the slot, but that's taken away by Broadbeck. Pass for Graham Johnson. They just missed on that one. Otherwise, it would have been another breakaway chance for Johnson. Puck now settles in front of the Caesars bench. That puck bounces out of the zone momentarily, and that'll bring us a stoppage in play and an offside faceoff with 12:43 to go here, second period. Caesars with a 4-1 lead. Off the face-off now. It's Caesars moving it forward into the flag zone. Interception here by Johnson. Johnson now taken out of that play. Dawson now will poke it back up to the point, though. Backhand chance. Whoa, and almost a chance for the Flags to get off to the races there. Calicut able to recover, and he'll bring it forward into the offensive zone. Calicut makes a move, looking to pass it off, but it's taken away the other way by the Flags. Flags a long pass forward here as they're into the offensive zone. Chance in front. Whoa, as Calicut back just in the nick of time to take away that chance. Now puck is in the far side corner. Flags now get it out to the point. Long shot coming. Tip drill. Nice kick save by Springer. And Sublin on that one for Caesars. Puck now taken away by the Caesar defenders, and they'll try and move up the near side boards. Dawson in on that play. He'll come away with it, tipping it forward. It's off his stick, though, and right back the other way come the Flags. It's Bartlett. He'll lose it, and puck comes out to neutral ice. Flags now back in their own zone. Scott has it there. He's run into. Now Calicut will knock it back out looking for Dawson. Calicut sends it forward. Dawson battling for it there, but it's taken away. And the Flags will pick it up and move it into the Caesar zone in a shot on Springer, and he'll save that one easily. And puck now moves forward for Dawson. Dawson off his stick, though. And moving the other way are the Flags. It's Calicut, though, to knock that one back the other way for Caesars. Fortin now has it moving forward. He'll pass, looking for Dawson. That knocked back, and a long shot in by Calicut. And that'll go for an icing call. Caesars leading 4-1 with 10:57 to go here in the second period. It'll be a defensive zone faceoff for Caesars. Puck dropped. And Caesars will come away with it. Malik fighting for it there, but instead going the other way is Bellinger for the Flags. He'll pass it off. Now it's to Young. Young lets a shot go. Whoa, heavy shot up and over, and a rebound chance here, knocked aside. Now another chance in front, knocked away, and it'll be Lucia to come away with it there. Lucia moving through neutral ice, has it to Kai Malik. Malik in, shot, up, over, score! Kai Malik with the goal for Caesars. Goaltender got the first piece of it, but it floated up and in. And Kai Malik on the scoreboard for Caesars. They lead 5-1 with 10:28 to go in the second period. Off the face-off. Flags pushing it forward into the Caesars zone. Puck comes loose, and Caesars will come away with a turnover there, though, for Falter picking it up for the Flags. Puck now along those far side boards. Falter comes away with it, trying to backhand it, tied up with Gunn. You can tell the two of those players are going to have some battles here today. Lucia takes that puck away along the far side boards, but it'll now go around the end boards back behind the Caesars net. Caesar trying to break out of the zone, go down the far side, pass looking for Lucia. He was able to pick it up, but it was knocked right back the other way, and it'll settle into the near side corner for Dittner. Dittner sends it around, now looking for Lucia. Lucia has a step here. He'll get it out to neutral ice, and the Flags will try to recover there. Ooh, Kai Malik almost off to the races again. Lucia and Gunn battling in front of their own bench. Puck comes to the Flags, and they'll send a long pass forward for McAllister. McAllister in, offside, as Falter just a step early as McAllister tried to make a move at the blue line, and that'll bring us a stoppage in play. 9:24 to go here, second period, and Caesars leading 5-1. Face-off now set just outside the Caesar blue line. It's one back, and Del Monte will flip it forward from neutral ice. Icing waved off on that one. 9:14 to go here, second period. A 5-1 lead for Caesars, live from Port Huron. Puck now along the near side, boards. Both teams battling for it there. Bolin in for Caesars along with Broadbeck and Del Monte. Del Monte able to knock it aside from the Flags defender, but the puck will come back out to neutral ice. Bolin has it there, looking for a pass for Parker. Parker tries to make a move just out of his reach, and Flags will head the other way. Flags now coming in 2-on-2. They'll make a move near side circle, but Schreiner all over that one defensively. Flags now trying to regroup and get it to the near side boards. Broadbeck trying to fight away for it there. Bolin trying to get in defensively as well, and it'll come to Broadbeck. Actually make that Del Monte. Nope, Broadbeck. Broadbeck moving forward. Broadbeck down the near side boards. He's wiped out of the play there. Stays in. Centering pass for Del Monte, who almost puts another one in the back of the net. But puck comes around the point to Schreiner. Schreiner has it jump his stick, though. He'll have to retreat into neutral ice. Schreiner on the backhand. Now turns forehand. Sends it up to Broadbeck. Broadbeck now looking for Del Monte. Del Monte, oh, just had a chance there. Just tipped enough that he couldn't control it going into the zone. Now the flag's the other way down the near side boards. Puck comes out into the slot. Here's a chance for Bellinger. Now passes it off, looking for Renaud. Now, whoa, through the goal mouth as Bolin getting back to try to get that chance out of the way. But it comes out to the point, sent around for West. Taken away here by Schreiner. Schreiner will send it off the near side boards and be picked up there by Del Monte. He'll send it forward again. Now flags the other way. They'll send it deep. Bellinger giving chase. Bolin back there for Caesars. Bolin goes far side boards, banks it off those boards. Graham Johnson getting into the play there. Now a long pass forward. Here's Fortin. Fortin tied up, but leaves it for Dawson. Dawson into the offensive zone, near side circle, spin, a move, a shot, and couldn't pull the trigger. Fortin now lets one go, and that wide of the net goes off the far side boards. Flags now send it out. It'll come to neutral ice. Calicut to pick it up there. Calicut now with a pass forward for Sublin. Sublin, it was onside, but had to jump that blue line to get there, and everybody sort of stopped. Calicut now comes with the puck up the middle. Now chance for Graham Johnson. Johnson trying to move through center ice, but it's Bellinger the other way for the Flags. Bellinger in, shot, saved by Springer. Rolling puck, dives on it. And that'll bring us a stoppage in play. 6:31 to go here, second period. Caesars with a 5-1 lead. Well, and after that big save for Springer, Caesars going to make a change in goaltender at the halfway point of this one. Springer going to head to the bench. Bud's in to take between the pipes here, as it's a 5-1 lead for Caesars. 6:31 to go, second period. Caesars wins the face-off, banks it off the far side. Boards, Gunn trying to push his way out of the zone. Huge collision there. As puck now comes to Dorchin in the near side corner. Send around behind the Caesars net. Picking it up there is going to be, I think it's Lucia there. Sometimes hard those black numbers on the black jerseys. Love how they look. But every once in a while on the far side, hard for me to pick them out. Whoa, Gunn with a huge collision there into the offensive zone, and that one's going to bring us a whistle. 6:04 to go here, second period. And I believe we're going to see Garrett Gunn headed to the penalty box on that one. On a checking call. Interference call. I think it was the big collision that might have caused that. But nonetheless, 6:04 to go here, second period. It's a 5-1 lead for Caesars. And the faceoff will come inside the Caesars zone with an offensive zone chance for the Flags. Flags on the power play, but the faceoff won back to Dorchin. Heavy forecheck there from the Flags. They'll move in. Chance in front. That knocked aside. And puck comes over to the far side, where it'll be moved forward and out to neutral ice by the Caesar defenders. Now Dorchin trying to get in on the defense there. Now chance in front, just out of reach. And the Flags buzzing here with some chances now. Now we're going to have another penalty call coming behind the play here, and that one's going to come on Caesars as well, as that's going to send J.J. Dorchin to the box, I believe, on this one. 5:38 to go, second period. No, it looks like it'll be Dittner. Dittner headed to the box on this one, as he's going to go on a checking call, which that'll mean 1 minute and 5 seconds of 5-on-3 power play time here. As Coach Gunn shouting some words of encouragement here. Long 5-on-3 power play time for the Flags. Puck comes out to the point. Now goes far side to the Flags. They're working the power play. Long shot in. That knocked aside. And a chance to clear it down the ice. And Caesars will. Of course, with the rules here, can't ice it. So always trying to get that bank shot just right to not go all the way down. Flags now with a burst of speed. It's Young into the offensive zone. Makes a shot. Kick saved by Buds, and the puck comes near side. Puck now along those near side boards. Caesars trying to get it out, and they will. Giving chase is Broadback. Broadback sends it down the ice. 30 seconds of 5-on-3 time remaining. Now the Flags have it deep in their own zone. 5 minutes to go here in the second period. They'll send it forward. That one, oh, another collision there. And that'll bring us another penalty for Caesars, as that's going to be Sublin going on a checking call. And we don't have enough room on the scoreboard right now, folks. So 14 seconds of 5-on-3 time remaining. Add another minute 30 to that. So the minute 30 should not start until the 14 seconds runs off. It's going to be an adventure for our scorekeeper here, and we'll keep track of that one. It's going to take him just a minute to figure this one out, I do believe, but 5-on-3 time is going to continue on here. 4:48 to go, second period. Puck dropped, and it'll go out to the point for Flags. Flags send it forward. Now chance at the top of the slot. Shot in. Save by Buds with the glove. And that'll bring us a stoppage in play. 4:39 to go, second period. And the Flags will have it at the far side circle for another offensive zone faceoff. 5 seconds running on that original 5-on-3. We're going to see how they put that up there. Kick saved by Buds on that one on a long shot from the point. Now Calicut trying to get it out of there. We're now to the second 5-on-3. Should be running another minute 30 here, as they're going to have trouble getting that up there on the clock correctly. I think 13 seconds left on the penalty to Dittner, as it should still be a 5-on-3, but we haven't quite figured that one out yet here, I think. So I'm just going to be quiet about that. Puck comes along the near side boards, and it's now 5-on-4 for Caesars. Puck now moving forward. It's the Flags. Young moves it in. Long shot. Now trying for a wraparound. Chance in front. Roofed up and in. Bo Bellinger with that one goes up high, and that will make it a 5-2 game with 3:55 to go here, second period. $3:55 to go here, second period. It's a 5-2 lead for Caesars. That wipes out all the power play time that was on the clock. I'm going to suggest that perhaps maybe they didn't have that all completely figured out, but Dittner has the puck back in his own zone. Sends it far side, looking for Johnson. Johnson now to Fortin. Fortin across the red line, banks off the near side boards. He's taken out of the play. And it'll come back, though, to Dittner for Caesars. Dittner, long pass, looking for Dawson. Dawson tries to make a move, was looking for Graham Johnson, but they couldn't connect. And here's a chance moving the other way. It's going to be the Flags into the offensive zone. Puck now behind the Caesars net. Dawson picks it up there. Banks it around near side. Fortin fighting for it there. Haven't gotten out of the zone. Now another penalty call coming here. And this time I do think this one's going to come on the Flags. We'll see. No, it's going to be Caesars again. Sam Fortin heading to the box this time on a checking call with 3:10 to go here, second period. It's a 5-2 Caesars lead, and Sam Fortin will serve a minute 30 for a checking call. Puck dropped, and Caesars trying to battle it out of their own zone. Now out to the point. Flags send it around the boards. Now out in front. Can't connect on a chance there, and it's going to be Lucia knocking it to the near side boards. Held in again, though, by the Flags. Comes now with the puck to Gunn. Gunn fighting out of the defensive zone, but just gets it to the blue line. Can't get it out. Now Schreiner tries to get it out. Still held in here. Long shot coming in. That knocked down by Sublin. Sublin sends it to the near side boards, but the Flags hold it in again. Carrier doing a good job there, but now finally Caesars will bank it back out and down the boards. Falter will pick it up there for the flags. Lucia giving heavy pressure there, sends it back into the flag zone. 40 seconds of power play time remaining for the flags. They'll circle around behind their own net, send it out to neutral ice where it's intercepted by Sublin. Sublin banks it off the far side boards. Oh, he had it to himself. Oh, and just out on an offside call. Sublin also almost had set that one up just perfectly, but unfortunately his speed took him in just a moment too early. 2:11 to go here, second period, and the flags are trailing here, but have 31 seconds of power play time remaining. It's a 5-2 lead for Caesars. Off the face-off, flags try to move it forward. Giving chase is Calicut. Flags into the offensive zone. Making a move is Young. Young behind the net. Now sends one towards the goal mouth. That intercepted by Broadbeck. Broadbeck down the far side boards. Looking for Malik, but they can't connect. And Bolin will bank it forward off the official. It's right in his feet. Broadbeck tries to push it forward from there. Bolin in as well. Everybody tied up there at center ice right at the red line on the far side boards. Now the penalty time over, and Caesar will shoot it down. It'll settle off the end boards. 1:34 to go here, second period. Puck now comes to Broadbeck. Broadbeck with some speed into the offensive zone. Comes to the near side circle. He'll make a move, put his shoulder down. In front, chance for Malik on the doorstep, connected in. A nice save there. Now Parker has it. Parker to Broadbeck. Broadbeck at the far side circle, looking for Malik again. Rolling puck, bouncing puck in front. And Broadbeck back on it again. Broadbeck working along those end boards. Comes near side. Looking to backhand. Now goes back forehand and turns towards the end boards. Chance in front for Malik again. He's wiped out again in front. As Parker now picks it up there. Parker trying to backhand back towards Malik again. Malik in on the play here. Not going to be willing to give a shove back to that flag defender. 50 seconds to go in the period here. Now a chance. Breakaway for Young. Young in behind the Caesars defense. Winds up shot. Saved by Buds. Off the shoulder, and that will go off the end boards. Now another chance comes around near side. Puck now along the near side boards, and Caesar trying to dig it out there. 32 seconds to go in this period. Caesars comes away with it. It's Malik. Malik, burst of speed all alone, taken out of the play as he lets that shot go. 20 seconds to go here in the second period. Now, long pass near side. Calicut trying to tie it up there. Just enough to keep him from coming in the zone cleanly, and the puck will come loose into the Caesar zone. That'll go on an offside. 9.2 seconds as Del Monte was just a step ahead coming off the bench. 9.2 seconds to go in the second period. A 5-2 Caesars lead. And the faceoff will come just in front of our position here. Let me know if we've got things back working, Karen, as I know you watching along. Graham Johnson in, makes a move that knocked aside, and time will expire on this period as it's a 5-2 lead for Caesars headed to the third period. Let me know if we're broadcasting along here and you can hear and see us as we'll take a quick break with a 5-2 lead for Caesars headed to the third period. Back at it here in Port Huron for the start of this third period. Caesars moving right to left in the black. Flags moving left to right in the red for this, the third period. Caesars start this one out with a 5-2 lead. Puck dropped, and it's the Flags to come away with it. They'll move into the offensive zone. Making a move there is Federle. Federle, falls down along the far side boards with Dittner pressuring. And puck comes around near side. J.J. Dorchin looking for Sublin. Now Dawson in. It's hopping over everyone's stick. And puck comes out near side. Dorchin has it there. Long pass for Del Monte. It's in his feet, but he'll send it forward looking for Sublin. Sublin running down for it, but can't make it. Now we'll look for a wraparound chance. Puck comes out to Dittner at the point. Dittner holds it there. He'll send it forward. Sublin battling for it now along those far side boards. Puck trickling towards the corner, now back out towards neutral ice. Still in the offensive zone for Caesars, and now rolls out to Dorchin at the point and into neutral ice. Dorchin makes a move. Dorchin with some speed into the offensive zone. He'll make a move. Near side circle shot and kicked away by the flag goaltender. Puck now along the far side board for Del Monte. Del Monte sends one in on the net. That one covered, and we'll have a stoppage in play. 12:50. And the clock's still running here. I think the scorekeepers have missed that the clock should stop. And they get it there now, 12:47 to go, third period. Face off now, down in the flag zone. Gunn able to win that face-off into his own feet there, but the Flags will take it away, and they'll move it out to neutral ice. Long pass there for Falter. Falter moving in. Heads to the far side circle. Bolin putting on pressure there. Puck now into that far side corner. Flags circling there. They'll try and get it up to the point. Oh, they hit Graham Johnson. Oh, and Graham now off to the races. Graham Johnson with speed into the offensive zone. Near side circle. Winds up shot. Kick saved by the goaltender as they had gotten just enough on Graham's stick there to stop. He got a good shot in, but wasn't his full speed there. Now Schreiner trying to knock it away on the chance here from the Flags. He'll dump that player headed towards the Caesars net as well. Point tip drill. That one doesn't make its way through. Cleared by Gunn. Gunn now to Johnson. Johnson has it in his feet trying to go for another offensive chance. Oh, and a horrible hit there. Totally dirty, as that one should be more than just a minor on that one, if I do say so, as he just lined Graham Johnson up along the boards. And that's a dangerous play. 11:49 to go here, third period. It's a 5-2 lead for Caesars. Put that one up on a minor penalty, 1 minute and 30 seconds. Didn't see the signal, so call it boarding, call it checking, whatever you wish. As the faceoff now comes to the right of the Flags goal. Puck now dropped. And it's Broadbeck coming away with it. Broadbeck sends it in front, bouncing, rolling puck on the doorstep. And Malik couldn't quite get a stick to that one. Puck now out to the point. Parker has it there. Caesars with another minute 16 of power play time here. Here's Dittner. Dittner with a move. Forward for Broadbeck. Broadbeck into the offensive zone. No, has to circle back the other way. Now Broadbeck into the offensive zone. Lets a shot go. Glove saved by the Flag goaltender. With 1:03 of power play time remaining for Caesars. We've got 11:22 to go here, third period, and Caesars with a 5-2 lead. Puck dropped. And it comes out to the point for Calicut. Calicut, turnover there as the Flags will move the other way, but Calicut back again defensively to take it away, and they'll send it back. The Flags will into the Caesar zone. Back there is Calicut to Dorchin. Dorchin across his own blue line through neutral ice now to Lucia. Lucia into the offensive zone. Comes to the near side circle, stops, slows, chance in front for Malik, bouncing puck, rebound chance, now comes to Dorchin, Dorchin in, winds up, shot, just misses the corner of the net there, and puck around to Calicut. Calicut will send a backhand pitchfork, keeping it in the zone now. Here's Broadbeck, Broadbeck at the far side circle, it's knocked off his stick, and the Flags will send that one down the length of the ice. 12 seconds to go in the power play for Caesars. That'll be an icing call. We've got 10:31 to go here in the third period, and Caesars with a 5-2 lead. Faceoff's going to come to the left of the Flags goal. One back out for Bolin for Caesars. He's looking to get a pass forward there for Dawson. But Bolin will hold it in again as the Flags try and clear the zone. Now it comes loose. Looking over for Sublin near side. Puck now along the end boards. Dawson giving chase there as well. Sublin in on it. Now comes to Schreiner at the point. He'll let a shot go. That off a leg. Odd bounce here, and the Flags will have a chance to break out of the zone. Falter now with a long pass forward, looking forward for Renaud. Renaud at the far side circle, lets a shot go. Chance in front. Buds tried for the glove save, but Falter was right there on the doorstep to knock it aside for the Flags. Bolin getting worked over there by Falter. Now Schreiner and Falter, two big trees out there for this one. That's going to be a collision behind the net, and they are both two of the taller players we've seen at this age group. Now puck along the end boards. Bolin there. Schreiner in as well. Schreiner and Falter battling now again along the far side boards. Falter puts a elbow into Bolin. Dawson tries to clear it out and gets it to Schreiner. Schreiner banks for Del Monte. Out to neutral ice, and here comes Sublin. Sublin with some speed into the offensive zone. Knocked off his stick just as he got through the blue line. Another check there, and that'll be a penalty call coming. As what's good for the goose is good for the gander. As a penalty call going to come on the hit against Sublin with 9:16 to go here, third period. Well, we've got Grandpa Coach in the stands on the other side. As puck now going to come to the left of the Flags goal. 9:16 to go here with Caesars a 5-2 lead. And the faceoff will come to the left of the Flags goal. All right, a little trouble there, making sure we got the right players out there for this faceoff. Gunn tries to win that faceoff. It's in his feet. It'll come loose. He'll poke it forward for Schreiner. Make that Fortin. Fortin now to Dittner. Dittner makes a move, passes it around off the near side boards. Graham Johnson looking for it there. Gunn now into the far side corner. He'll circle. Oh, loses his defender there. And tied up, and that's going to be a penalty coming on Garrett Gunn, as I think he threw an elbow there, maybe just a little bit, or at least it looked like it to the official. I could see why he whipped around trying to get to that puck, and I do think arm came up a little high, and elbowing call is indeed the call, and that'll negate the power play for Caesars. We'll play some 4-on-4 hockey. 1:07 remaining on the original penalty to the Flags. 8:53 to go here in the third period, and Caesars with a 5-2 lead. Graham Johnson to take that faceoff. Long shot from the point. Glove save by Buds as that one came in, and he got the glove on that one. 8:49 to go here, third period. 1:03 to go in the two minor penalties that are offsetting, and then, of course, Gunn's penalty will run for another 23 seconds after that. As now, puck comes out to Fortin. Fortin through neutral ice. He'll bank it off the far side boards and deep into the Flag zone. Caesars gives chase there. Graham Johnson getting worked over as a hand around behind his head, holding him there. Flags will break out of their own zone and through neutral ice. Chance moving forward for Scott. Scott into the offensive zone, but Dittner able to be up to that task defensively, and Parker comes away with it. 30 seconds remaining now on the Flags penalty. Johnson moves it forward. He's pushed into the boards by the Flag forward there, and they'll try and move it the other way. Dittner back defensively. Flags now send one to the high slot. Shot in, kick saved. As that one, I don't know if it went wide or Bud's got a piece of it, but it was wide nonetheless at the end. Puck now comes around near side. Dittner to pick it up there. Dittner with speed out of his own zone down the near side boards looking for a pass, but they'll just let him walk it in. Dittner lets a shot go, and that one just wide of the net, tries to get to the rebound. He's now fighting for it along the end boards. Back and forth play now. Flags come out of their own zone with speed. Here comes Bartlett. Bartlett into the offensive zone, makes a move near side circle, winds up shot. That off the side of the net, and now here's a chance for the Flags again, sending one back towards the net again. It comes near side. Flags on a brief power play now. Broadbeck holding it along the end boards. But the Flags come away with it, trying to center it in front. They do. No one's home there, and Broadbeck comes away with it. Broadbeck looking for Lucia, but instead they go with Lucia, so Broadbeck carries it in, winds up shot. That knocked aside by the defender Carrier, and puck will settle along those far side boards. Carrier trying to dig it out for the Flags, but it's Broadbeck holding it in there. Broadbeck taken down. Now Malik has it behind the net. Tries for a wraparound shot in front. Score! Noah Lucia on the feed from Kai Malik. And Caesars takes a 6-2 lead. Nice feed there by Kai Malik as he circled around the net in front, and Noah Lucia buried it. 6-2 is the lead for Caesars with 6:56 to go here in the third period. Play continues now along the near side boards off that face-off. Kai Malik trying to chip it forward, but it went off his stick and back out to neutral ice. Broadbeck fighting for it there along with Dorchin. Now here's a chance going the other way for Barr for the Flags. In, shot, kick, save, rebound chance, knocked aside. Now another chance coming. It'll float to the near side boards. Sent around, you can see the Flags with some desperation here now, trying to get one back on the scoreboard. They'll send it back into the Caesars zone. Dorchin takes it away there. Dorchin, long pass, but no one home there for Caesars, and the Flags will get back and get it inside their own zone. Now, Lucia taken out of that play. Kai Malik with the puck. Now the Flags will come the other way. Potential 3-on-2. They're into the offensive zone now. Long shot knocked towards the net. Now rebound chance, and that knocked away by Buds as well. Calicut into the corner. Broadbeck there as well. They're deep in the Caesars zone. Puck will trickle around to the near side corner now. I think that's Sublin that has it. Long pass. Oh, that off a leg of the Flag player. You can tell that one stung just a little bit as it's Calicut. Now trying to get that one out of the zone, looking for Del Monte. Flag player all alone, sends it back in and offside, as that'll bring us a stoppage in play. 5:37 to go, third period, and Caesars with a 6-2 lead. Sorry about that one. A little coughing fit there for Buds Broadcasting. Puck now all the way down into the Caesars zone. Off that faceoff, which occurred somewhat surprisingly at the center ice dot for me. But now turnover here, and moving the other way is Young. Young in for the Flags, going towards the near side. Great defensive play there by Schreiner to stretch him out and not let him get a shot on net. 5:10 to go here, third period. Puck now into the slot, but taken away by Schreiner. Schreiner burst to speed here. I don't know that anybody's going to stop him when he gets that momentum going. Schreiner in, shot, and that one knocked just over the net. Flags pick it up and move it over to the far side. Long pass here, does not connect, and headed back to get it will be Dittner. Dittner circling in his own zone now towards the slot and sends it over for a defensive partner. No, make that Del Monte back checking. Puck now in front of the Caesars net. Flags now try to move it into the offensive zone. They will. It's Young. Young in, shot, up, and in. As that one up and over Bud's shoulder on the stick side. That'll make it a 6-3 lead for Caesars after that Flags goal. 4:33 to go, third period. Glad to see Vino Lucia joining us on the broadcast. 4:33 to go here, third period. It's a 6-3 Caesars lead. Off the face-off, puck in front of the Flags bench. You can see they're now got some energy going here, trying to move it forward. It's Armstrong. Now pass. Oh, turnover here, and Dittner going to be off to the races. Dittner and Graham Johnson, lots of speed out there for Caesars. To Johnson. Johnson off his stick. Gunn follows it up, though. Near side circle, along the boards, Gunn tied up there. Now puck along the end boards as Flags will move behind their own net, bank it off the far side boards. Parker takes a step up there. That's going to be a chance for the Flags to move it forward. Dittner back, trying to cut off the pass, and Graham Johnson will do just that. Puck out to the point. Flags going to be content to send it around. Garrett Gunn will be the first one to it in the near side corner. The clock is not running. Clock now finally running here. As puck now sent down the ice. And it'll be the Flags picking it up in neutral ice. Fortin comes away with it there. Now to Gunn. Gunn and Fortin have it tied up in their own feet, but they'll move forward down the far side boards. Trying to hold it in the zone, but here comes a chance the other way for the Flags. One man to beat. It's Federley in. Federley taken out of, back into the play, and saved by Buds as he pushed that one to the near side corner with 4:06 to go, third period. 6-3 is the Caesars lead. 4:06 to go here, third period. As Buds will get a little pad tap from Dorchin there as Play going to come out to a neutral zone faceoff just outside the Caesar blue line. 4:06 to go here, third period. Caesars a 6-3 lead. Flags win the faceoff back. They'll send it on a pass, far side boards, but Broadbeck back there to pick it up. He'll circle behind his own net, send it around to the near side corner. Dorchin working there, sends it forward for Lucia. Lucia with speed. He's trying to fight for it and lost his footing there. Broadbeck now here comes a 2-on-2 the other way. Dorchin stepped up, now to Calicut, great job there. Danger play there, but they made it work, and Lucia now moving back the other way with speed. Lucia has it knocked off his stick along the, and Dorchin back to pick it up there for Caesars. Puck comes to Calicut. Calicut long pass for Graham Johnson. He's working, make that Kai Malik. They're into the offensive zone, Malik and Broadbeck. Now Sublin in there as well. 3:15 to go here, third period. Try and clear it out, the Flags do, and it just hops the blue line with 3:12 to go, third period. Caesars leading 6-3, 3:12 to go in this one. As getting down to the closing minutes, Caesars keeping up that pressure here and trying to get out of Port Huron with this victory. Faceoff's going to come just outside the Flags zone. Dawson to take that faceoff. He's able to win it back, but the Flags take it away there. It's Falter. Falter and Schreiner doing battle there. Puck comes loose and into the slot, but the Flags can't get a shot on goal. 3 minutes to go in this one. Now in front. Puck goes just wide, and Falter and Schreiner are going to continue to do battle there. Puck out to the point. Oh, collision there, and Sublin is going to go for a checking call here. 2:48 to go here, third period, and that'll send Sublin to the box on a checking call. It's a 6-3 Caesars lead. Flags are going to get a chance here on the power play. Faceoff's going to come to the left of the Caesars goal. Puck dropped, and a long shot. That one well wide of the net, and it'll go over to the far side corner. Oh, Del Monte falls awkwardly there. Schreiner into that play, trying to help out, and he'll send it around to the near side. Now wraparound chance, banked puck in front, and that'll be sent down the length of the ice by Del Monte. That'll go down for an icing call, and that'll bring us a stoppage in play. 2:29 to go here, third period. 1:11 to go in power play time for the Flags. They're facing a 3-goal deficit, 6-3, with 2:29 remaining here in this third period. Flags shot in, kick saved by Buds. Puck will come around to the near side boards, courtesy of Parker. Parker will fight for it there and send it out to neutral ice. Now Dawson with a chance to move it forward. He loses it there, though. Now a chance for Falter. Falter at the near side circle, winds up shot, and that one saved just enough of a piece of it there by Buds. Dittner now sends it around near side. 47 seconds of power play time remaining on the Sublin penalty for Caesars. 2 minutes remaining here in this third period. Flags come away with it in, shot. That one knocked aside again, and puck into the far side corner. Now another chance in front, all alone, shot, and glove save by Buds. With 1:50 to go here, third period, and 32 seconds left in the power play. The glove save makes it still a 3-goal challenge here for the Flags. 6-3, the Caesars lead. Off the face-off, Flags able to win it. Now knocked aside by Sam Fortin. Fortin going to give a race to this one. Fortin sticks with him, but Carrier first one to it. Flags now through neutral ice, stretched past there. Now it'll come loose. Dorchin going to pick it up there. Dorchin circles behind his own net. Oh, Falter with the elbow, and he will go to the box as he sent that one flying. He put the elbow down to Dorchin, and that'll bring us a stoppage in play here. 1:30 to go, third period. That wipes out the power play time for the Flags, and that'll move it to be an offensive zone faceoff for Caesars. Garrett Gunn going to take the faceoff for Caesars. It's going to come to the right of the Flags goal. Puck dropped. Gunn wins it back to Dorchin. Dorchin winding up. Puck is rolling. Couldn't get it through. Dorchin still has it, though, and he'll circle around. Now sends it in front. Rolling puck. That off the side of the net, and it comes to Dorchin again, though. Dorchin circling again. Banks it off the end boards and into the near side corner. Gunn trying to pick it up there. Puck now along those near side boards. Now another penalty call coming here. As we'll see who this one's going to come on. As the official coming out of the corner. And it's going to be a Port Huron penalty call coming here. As it's going to be Carrier headed to the box. I believe probably on a hit on Garrett Gunn. And now the tables are turned with 1:08 to go here in the third period. There's 1:06 of 5-on-3 time up on the clock for Caesars. And we'll see if they can put one more in to finish off this game. Port Huron trying to get their lineup correct here. Gunn now moves it near side off that face-off. Flags have it behind their own net. They'll go around far side, but held in there by Garrett Gunn. Gunn now working for position there. Winds up, shot. That one up and off the netting as Gunn loaded up on that shot, but unfortunately just over the net. 54 seconds to go in this third period, and it's 5-on-3 time the rest of the way if there aren't any goals here for Caesars on the power play. Faceoff will come to the left of the Flags goal. Garrett Gunn has it there. Wind up, shot, rolling puck, chance in front. Still loose now. Gunn fighting for it again. Fortin in there as well. Puck, though, comes around to the point. Bolin holds it there. Now around to Fortin. Fortin has it behind the net. He banks it over to the near side boards. Now back to Fortin. Fortin driving towards the net. Shot. That one doesn't connect. And it goes over to the far side boards. Garrett Gunn has it there. Gunn, looking to make a full cross-ice pass. That intercepted by the Flags, but Graham Johnson fighting for it there. Now Gunn in. Gunn winding up. Shot off the post. Oh, my goodness. Fell right down in front of Sam Fortin, and he didn't know it was there. Puck now along the near side boards. 12 seconds to go in this one. Comes to Graham Johnson. Johnson, pass over, shot, saved by the Flag goaltender. With 6.3 seconds to go in this one, it's a 6-3 Caesars lead, and everybody will make a line change here for Caesars, and they'll finish out this final 6.3 seconds of this one. Puck dropped, and the Flags will come away with it. They'll circle behind their own net and send it down to neutral ice. Time will expire, and Caesars will get this a 6-3 win here in Port Huron. As the team will come out to celebrate, we'll thank you for watching with us, and we'll tell you that the next game will be tomorrow. Unfortunately, Bud's broadcasting with a work conflict for tomorrow, so we'll report on that Plymouth game at a future broadcast. We'll see you live from Chicago next weekend. Everybody have a great night. For those here at the rink, drive safe, and we'll see you in a future game.